so much for watching. So guess what we're doing? We're doing the finale of the s'mores bars. So I've tested two different types. Um, I have a crumble with the marshmallow and also have a, I'm gonna roll, you'll see what I do. So let's just go ahead and get started. But thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like, and go ahead and stir this chocolate. Alright, just giving some ideals for Valentine's Day. Just to, make things personalized for the home. And so, I got into making these chocolates. So, I think these, I've tested a couple. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So, go ahead and enjoy this. I'm gonna get set up and then I'll be right back. Enjoy the vibe. Here we go. Alright, so put that down, make sure the mic's on. Yep, checking 1, 2, 3. Yep, it's on. Alright, so here is the finished product of the marshmallow. This is a homemade marshmallow that I made, and I'll have that recipe. Actually, I did a video 3 videos back. So go look at that and make your own marshmallow. Probably everything you have in your pantry already. It's kind of like what I had. So, but I'm going to show you what I need to do. But it's all set. I let it sit overnight, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this after I assemble everything. So let's go ahead and set this aside and get the crumbs. I'm going to put my granola crumbs here. Alright, so I have already prepared some granola. So I have store-bought granola, but those are organic granola. So put that in there. Let's see here how many we got. So 1, 2. I think we're gonna probably do 2 tonight, but I'm gonna save some extra for later on. We'll see how many. But these are I'm gonna do 4. These look kind of cray anyway. So yeah, because I don't want to open another pack, so I need some for the crumble. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 4. And then, and you can make your own granola, whatever, however you want to do it. But I bought the organic granola. So let me set that aside. And I have the marshmallow, homemade marshmallow. Show you what I did. I cut it out. I put it in the pan. Like I said, go back in the previous video, but it was in a sheet pan, and I actually used a cutter to cut out discs, so you'll see. And I have in my little mason jar. Oh yes. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and place this. Let's go ahead and assemble all this together really quick. It's not going to take long. Do I want that there? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to turn the oven on. I'm going to turn the oven on in a minute. So, it's there. And that's there. Alright, so let's go ahead and seal these girls up. I want to keep them fresh. Oops. Alright, so this step, when it goes in the oven, you want to keep an eye on that, because we're going to put them on broil. So I'm going to put it on a low broil in the oven, and we're going to keep an eye on this. So I'm going to peek back and forth. I'm glad I'm close to my oven, so I'm peek back and forth to see. You'll see me doing that, but that means I'm checking on to make sure it doesn't burn, because I'm gonna put on a low burn, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do some mold, and we're probably gonna do the yeah, we'll do the mold, and then we'll move on to the marshmallow, because it gets kind of messy with the marshmallow. But let me go ahead and put this in the oven and get everything ready for the next stage. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, so I have the graham crackers in the oven, so we're going to keep an eye on that. But meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and start with the chocolate, putting the chocolate in the molds, and let's see. It's still looking good. I got to keep an eye on it. But I have dark chocolate, and then I'm going to go ahead and give it a stir. It's been sitting, waiting on me. I'm going to add some more to it as well. Probably once I do these, I'll go ahead and do that. Stir that. Put it back on the pot. Check this real quick. Gotta keep an eye on that. Alright, so let's go ahead and should we put some on there? Let's go ahead and start with this one first. So let me turn my light on in 1 second. Alright. And get some life in here. Get some light in here. Alright. Let me check this. Hold on. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn some music on and start working on chocolate. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, and always remember you can fast forward through my BRBs, and thanks for tuning in. Alright, so I'm going to let you take a look at the s'mores. They got ready fast. Hot. I took this off just in case it didn't, I didn't want it to burn. So, just to grab. Alright, so no. So we're gonna let that cool off while we make the chocolate. And we're in good shape. So let's go ahead and do that now. Let's go ahead and do it. Thanks for watching. Let's get it started. so I have one mold ready to go. I'm gonna work on that one as well. I just want to just grab a couple things and just try to clean around it. And this mold is going to be, well, I don't need more in there. This is a lot compared. So I'm going to put the whole, the entire, let's grab one, let's grab one disc and put it down. Should I turn it over? Let's see, since it's on top. So what do you think, Brian? How do you think of it? Let me see. Let's do this way. That way it give that little flat surface. Alright, so that's the first one. And then here's the second one. We're going to turn this one over. Ooh, ooh. Push it in there. Push it in there. Alright, so that'll give me a flat surface. Let me make sure I clean up around here. I know I gotta use my spatula, but it needs to be clean and not straight. Oops, oh, that's probably why you use a spatula, right? I throw that away. Alright, so use my spatula. What's that? Oh, it's the marshmallow. Ooh, oh, and the chocolate. Alright, so clean this up. I think it's gonna be that wonky one that I put in this dish dryer. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and set this in the freezer. Let me put some more. No, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna set, I got some more chocolate right here melting. It's not gonna take long. I love this pot. Let's see here. Alright, so alright, so that's gonna melt. I'm gonna stick this in the freezer. We're gonna come back, pummel the remainder graham cracker because it's probably cooled off now. So let me go ahead and set this in the refrigerator, sorry, and I'll be right back. Enjoy these vibes. I tell you, we need vibes. Thanks for watching. this. Yeah, so I'm gonna, oh yeah, I gotta crumble this up. So let's go ahead and crumble this up into our little mannequin here. Oh, it's so good. Ooh, ooh. So let's put it in here. Crumble, crumble, crumble. Whatever way fits you, you can do it. Whatever way suits you, you can do it. So I'm just making a little crumble for the bar. So we got the solid big, I call it big s'more, the big daddy s'more in the refrigerator right now. That's all together. So I've got a second one. Hope you can see this. Crumble, crumble, crumble. Ooh, look at that. Yes. So if you don't want the crunchy, crispy crust all at once, you have the crumble option as well. So let me make sure I do that really well. And then we're gonna probably, I'm gonna have to change gloves, come back. Let me put this to the side, change gloves, and I'm gonna come back with setting up the second set of bars. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, so the reason why I did not put any music on because I want you to give yourself a few moments of just not listening to anything at all. Just being able to listen to your inner self speak and just meditate on what's important, which is this chocolate that's ready. This chocolate. No, which I'm trying to say self is important. So we're going to go ahead and start pouring this lovely chocolate. I call it classy chocolate. So let's go ahead and pour this classy chocolate and get right into it. So I'm going to pour it first and then I'm going to crumble it up on there. And then we're going to get the first one out. But thanks for watching. Let's go ahead and get started. So we are done with this one. This one. I'm gonna put this in the fridge and get the other one out, clean this up a little bit. And like I said, everybody know me, OCD kicking. I got the chocolates going tonight here. I'm gonna so bad wipe it up and clean it up. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. Let me do that, and then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna show you how to prep the marshmallows later, probably later, because that's the messiest. So I'm gonna finish these up after put the back coating on it, and then I'm gonna crumble the graham cracker up and put it on back. But I do have some leftover mixed marshmallow, but I don't think anyone wants to eat stickiness on their finger, so we're just gonna do the dry crumble because I know I would not want to do it. But it all depends. You can gooey taste this really well. But let me go ahead and BRB, and like I said, fast forward through the breaks, but you know I gotta clean this area. But thanks for tuning in. Let me go ahead and get you set up to the BRB. Thanks for watching. Okay. So let's go ahead and finish up the back of the big daddy s'more. All right, so let me turn it this way. And I did not wash it because I said I wanted to. I guess make some more too. I want to keep that on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray it out a little bit and make sure. Spread it out. Alright, get another. That's about 3. Oh, where you going? Get over here. Get over here, buddy. it around and around and around and around and around. And it goes. Save chocolate that way. Where's my that piece of marshmallow on that one? Put some marshmallow. I want marshmallow in there. Let's see here. Get back over there. Alright, so give me 1 second. Let me grab something really quick. Thanks. Alright, I'm back. So I had curtains because I didn't want it to freeze up on me, so I kind of smooth it out a little bit. I had to go clean my spatula. I like using the small. I got a couple small ones, but I like this particular. Look at marshmallow sticking up. Okay, it's okay. It's okay if he wants to be seen. I hope you can see it. I'm going to turn this way because I had to use that to hold my graham cracker. Alright, spread, 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 spread. So I think it'll be better. Let's see. Look at that. Alright, come on. Just make sure it's spread around. You don't have to worry about the edges because when you come out, I'll show you what to do if it's rough around the edges. So just spread it around. And yeah. There you go. Make sure all the edges are full. Alright, so moving on to the next one. I might have to melt some more chocolate for that. Excuse me. Noise for that last two. Alright, so and the thing about what I love is this pot does not take long. So let me grab that chocolate really quick, throw it in there. Give me 1 second. Alright, so I have the chocolate in the pot now. Alright, let's spread this out. I hope you can see it. It's working around, but I don't want to mess up the oven. Let's go ahead and spread this out. No worries about the imperfections. Spread it out. I got my pot on melt. It's melting that nice classic chocolate. Alright, so let's give it little waves. Let's give it some character in the back of here. Alright, so I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. You want some over here? Come on, go over there. Go over there. Okay. Ooh, there you go. Alright. We got one that was jealous that I put more chocolate on that one, so I have to scoot it over and share. Alright, so make sure it's covered. Okay, so let's go. You have your hand. You take your hand and straight. Take your hand over here. Alright, so I'm going to stick this in the freezer. Excuse me, refrigerator. So make sure you put it in the refrigerator because you got the cookie in there, so you don't want the cookie to get all nasty and soggy from the freezer. So make sure you put it in the refrigerator because you don't want it to freeze too fast. Let it slow process. Love your chocolate, love your food, and listen to your food. It tells you what it wants. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stick this in there. Hope we can get this chocolate. Oh yeah, it's melting already. Oh, I love this pot. I love this pot. Okay, so I'm going to let that melt. It's on melt. Not going to take too long. I'm going to clean this little area up. And then we're going to come back and we're going to finish up the last one. Hallelujah. Alright, be right back. I think y'all forgot to tell me to put the crumble on back of this right here. Y'all don't be slacking and stuff now. You gotta tell me, remind me. You know I'm getting old. Okay, here. Let's see. It's still. Oh, thank God, it's still wet. All right, let's give it a little crumble. Not too much, just to identify that it's granola. You don't want to overpower it with granola, but you want to be able to identify that your party if you make this. Like if I had pistachios on the inside, I would actually put pistachios on the outside, vice versa. Alright, so hopefully it sticks. Oh, let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Ooh, yeah, it sticks. Okay. I'm gonna grab my tongue, but it's okay. It stick where it needs to be stuck at. Okay. Alright. Got my nice little bowl here. You can get into the spirit of love. Share that love. Love. I know I can't sing. I ain't gonna lie. But guess what? It makes me feel better. I think we finished. So don't let me forget in the second round. Don't let me forget. Because we gotta put it on there because it's not gonna stick. Alright. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Alright. Whatever's gonna stick is gonna stick. Not gonna stick, it's not gonna stick. So we're gonna put this in the refrigerator and I'll be back. it's melting. So I'm melting some chocolate here. So I'm gonna let this melt. I know we're an hour in, you guys. Let's see, melting the chocolate. So the chocolate's melting. While this melt, we're gonna go ahead and it's melted, so I'm gonna warm now. So I'm gonna turn it down on warm now, but it can melt even faster. So give me 1 second here. Let me get this extra chocolate off the wooden spoon. Thank you. No stealing chocolate. Alright, so it's good to go. I have to clean up because I'm gonna need that. Alright, so back to what I was doing. I'm waiting on the chocolate so I can do a second batch of s'mores. So I'm gonna put some powdered sugar down. That's about 1/2 cup. You put less, and then here is the homemade marshmallow that I made and let sit overnight. And go check that recipe out. I tell you, it is good. Look at there. Look at there. Beep 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 beep. But I've already cut it out. I showed you earlier, so if you haven't seen that, go ahead and watch that video. It's going to be the part 3 where I present the marshmallows. But my son wants them cut in squares, so I'm not going to take them out of shape. So let's go ahead and cut these up really quick. That way we can put them in storage. This is all you have to do. Just love it. You're probably saying, you're just breaking me. I know. I'm just trying to shape it to where it's like a square as best as I can. So I want to cut it into even. Alright. That's what I like about it. You can shape it. You can do whatever you want with it. And it's so inexpensive. Everything in your home, you should have it. If you know what I mean. You're going to have it. Oh, okay. Doesn't matter. Soft pillow. Oh gosh, yes. Alright, so let's go ahead and cut it real quick. So let's turn it sideways. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ignore my knife skills. I'm just trying to get it done. And now I gotta hold like that. So, oops. Alright, so we got it cut up, and let it play in the, let me let it play in the powdered sugar for a second here. I'm gonna grab, I love these tools, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab this, and I'm gonna be right back. Let me get this powdered sugar off my hand and check on the chocolate, but I will be right back. grab some scissors, get some. I was talking about cutting all. I'm like, you know what? I could just do it like this. I can make them big. I can make them small. I can do it faster. I can do it slower. Over there. Get some kitchen scissors if you don't have any, please. These are the most used tools in the kitchen. Alright, so, alright. Sorry about that. And my son wants some squares, so make some big ones too as well. And he can cut it as long as he wants, short as he wants. If you want more, I don't want to cut it too small, but I also want to leave some space in this masonry jar. Alright, and I have my little disc in the other masonry jar, so I might leave this as is. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this up. Stick this in here. Get ready to stay fresh. Ooh, look at it. I love it. You just push down in there. Get in there. Get in there. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Get in there. Get in there. No, I don't want to go. Yes, get in there. No. Alright, here's a little sugar. Here's some sugar for you. You still want it? Okay, let's put a little bit more in there, guys. Alright, so hopefully you like that addition. I got powdered sugar all on my little apron, but guess what? That's what aprons are for. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and close you up. Alright, I'm going to close you up and put her in my pantry. Put today's date on it, but I'm going to clean this up and I'm going to come back and we're going to finish the last one and just, it's been a long day, long night. Oh yeah, woohoo. But we'll finish everything up. Hopefully we get everything complete, but thanks for watching. look who we have. Mm-hmm. Decided to make it back to the party. Well, we're gonna cover you up because you've been partying in the refrigerator. So we need to cover you up now. Ooh. Look at that. Ooh. Look at that. Yes. Alright, so let's get a little bit more over here. And I can tell this gonna need a little bit more too. Alright, let's try this real quick. Uh, BRB. 1 second, please. I am so sorry. I was like, okay, y'all knew what I was doing. Y'all knew I could not stand to have that dirty knife. And this is my favorite spatula. So, of course, I'm going to put y'all on BRB. Remember, fast forward through. Yes, I like to have my stuff clean. I don't like all that nastiness on there. That means I'm adding whatever I took off from the other one. Uh-uh. Okay, come on over. Come on over. Thank you. Alright, let me make sure I get this one because I don't want it to melt so far, but that's okay. I can spread out what I have. Come on over. Come on over that, mister. Canola. Alright, so let's go ahead and scrape this on down. Alright. Alright, let me make sure this is laid out because that's going to bother me. Alright. Alright, so, and remember you can slow this out once it dries. Just making sure all the edges and cracks are filled. Always go back and clean up. Make sure the pathway is clean. It is. How much is in here? Just need one piece of chocolate. That's it. Alright, so I'm going to set this in the freezer. No, I'm not. I'm going to set it in the refrigerator, but before I do that, okay, and this is just plain granola. Nothing added. I said I don't need nothing else on here, so let's go ahead and put this on there. Alright. Okay. Remember, whatever sticks, it sticks. It doesn't. We ain't worried about it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in the refrigerator and take the oven out. Clean this area up a little bit. So, like I said, fast forward through. But you know what Trinicia has to do? We have to clean up. My mom taught me to clean as I go. And that's what I stick by. Clean as I go. That way you ain't got to worry about no nasty kitchen. So I clean as I go. Alright. So let's go ahead and do a BRB. And like I said, fast forward through. Thanks for watching. Alright, so make sure I push this up. Push this up. Alright. Got another pair of gloves. Excuse the mess. Alright, so I grabbed a regular knife because I wanted to show you that you can do this with any type of knife as far as carving the chocolate. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. Where is this overnight here? Hold on 1 second. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and carve it, and then I'm going to put it on a low vibe. Let's see what we can find. I'm going to take it out and carve it up and go from there. Let's see. Let's get some slow. Nothing slow here. Let's go.
Be careful, it's a trap!
Alright, so we have a s'more bar. Look at that marshmallow. That's exactly what I want. That's why I put it in there. Kind of warm, not too hot, but you know, in the marshmallow, you can flip it over in the graham cracker and sugar. But I just wanted that marshmallow to display, but you'll see the difference. But this is so unique. This is exactly what I want you to see what you're eating. Now you got the graham cracker in the back, and I'm gonna stick this in the fridge. So let me go ahead and get the other one out and stick this one in the fridge. But I will be right back. Hopefully it's ready. I have the crumble. So I'm just going to clean around the edges. Make sure it's nice and smooth. If you want to leave it that way, you can leave it that way. I'll make sure I clean around the edges. Ooh. Alright, so that there. I'm going to put that one back in the freezer as well. Let's go. Alright, there you go. The refrigerator, not the freezer. Yeah, we're going to put this back in. And you can put it in the freezer, but I wouldn't put it in there for long, especially when you have the graham cracker. But it should be okay though. Oops. It didn't break. Thank you, Lord. Alright, so let me make sure that's even. Even though I know that that's not even. It's a shame. Uh-oh, there it go again, guys. OCD attack. I may stop before I do. Let me stop. Alright, alright, now it's okay. Now it's better. Alright, so I'm gonna leave this alone because if not I'm gonna mess it up. Alright, so let me go ahead and set this up, clean up, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you the end result. But let me clean up first and then come back. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to share, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if you would like any to see any type of meals, desserts, you know, whatever the case may be. But just let me know. So let's go ahead and put this back in the refrigerator, and then we're gonna come back and take care of everything. Be right back. this is the finished product. And it looks absolutely delicious, especially with the marshmallow puff out there popping out. I love it. It's my own unique spin on s'more bars. And I kind of like naked, right? But I really want to thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for supporting my channel. Don't forget, hit that notification button. That way you'll know whenever I become available again for another what? Fabulous video with things we can do around our house. Just as well if you go to a store and buy it. I'm going to go ahead and put these back in the refrigerator, and then I'm going to decorate them, and you'll see the picture in the tag. But thank you so much for watching, and let's get out of here with some nice melodies. Slow, no, ain't no slow, no. Nice melodies. All right, but thank you so much for watching. You have a nice day. Enjoy the music. Cheers.